Bueno, bienvenidos todos a este nuevo juego que siempre he querido jugar en el canal. The Walking Dead ha sido uno de los videojuegos más antiguos que pues he visto antes en YouTube, pero que siempre me ha dado esa sensación, esas ganas de querer grabarlo y de jugarlo básicamente, de poderlo compartir con todos ustedes las aventuras que vamos a tener en este nuevo proyecto, este nuevo videojuego. Ya lo había probado desde antes, pues para que todo funcionaba bien, si corría bien, si estaba bien los gráficos. Pero bueno, vamos a empezar otra vez desde el inicio y jugar. Ok, dice, ok, si las opciones, para que salgan más opciones, estándar o mínimo. Prefiero el estándar pues para conocer de todo, mirar todo lo que dice el personaje, a ver, y a ver que no nos perdamos nada. Bueno, empezamos. Este juego se adapta a las decisiones que tú tomes. Ok, eso ya lo había sabido hace tiempo, pero emocionante saber que pues ahora mis decisiones son las que van a afectar en el juego. Eso es lo que más me gusta. Episodio 1, un nuevo día. Uy, estoy emocionado. Si no hablo mucho es porque estoy dejando que los personajes hablen y que pues desarrolle la historia pues con de la mejor manera.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
Ok, pues el 4 para responder. ¿Por qué lo dices?
Why do you say that?
You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about...
Un segundo, que creo que el volumen está un poco alto para que me escuchen un poco mi voz. Vamos a ver cómo funciona ahora.
Now I get the... I didn't do it.
Ok. ¿Todo el tiempo?
Every time?
Every time.
Ok, al parecer ya podemos mirar por la ventana.
We got what looks like a 1091E near Peachtree, exit 285. All cars asked to keep on the lookout for 91D in the area.
Como el que dice el policía.
I followed your case a little bit. You being a Macon boy and all.
Ah, pues soy de Macon.
You're from Macon, then?
Yep. Came up to Atlanta to be a city cop in the 70s. Always wanted to work a murder case. Like that senatorial mess you got yourself mixed up in. With all due respect. A real shame, that is.
Allá va la policía.
Hell, the whole family used to be regulars at your folks' drugstore right in downtown. Still there?
Sure is.
Good.
Be advised, medical
Oye, ¿por qué no nos
personnel
devolvemos?
departs
Y
the
estamos
area
viendo que mucha
20
criminal en la ciudad, ¿no? Pues no nos devolvemos un poquito, ¿no? A ver qué sucede.
I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
6 años.
You meet your wife in Athens? You want to know how I see it?
Claro, mi hermano, claro que lo sé.
Sure.
Esa cara de muérete.
Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman.
Oye, calma. Nah, mejor me quedo en silencio. ¿Para qué responder? falta el tanque ahora, que pase por ahí.
I'm driving this man once. He was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses, and he just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him, crying and snotting all over right where you're sitting.
Officers are available for incoming 217.
Then before long, he starts kicking the back of the seat like a fussy baby on an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop, that that's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Oh man, falta ser inocente, ¿no?
Maybe he was innocent.
Innocent? They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious, if I do say so. This other time...
Curioso, eso se le llama hacerse mierda, literal. ¿Cómo no? Seguimos vivos. Por ahí vamos a hacer ese tipo de personajes de los que les pasa algo, se levanta y dice, bueno, ¿qué pasó aquí? Digamos con lo nuestro. Ya le ponemos una fiesta. Obvio que sí.
Oh, shit. Thirsty.
Obvio, las cadenas siguen puestas y la pierna
Fuck.
hecha mierda.
My leg.
No, yo no me acerco a ese policía. No. Aparte nadie ve ese chorro de sangre, Dios. No. Cojo esa escopeta y me largo de aquí. Eso, dale caña. ¿En serio? Ese video es un... Ahora sí. W para adelante, ok. Voy a qué comentario dice sobre la ventana.
I need to drag myself out that window.
No, en serio, no me di cuenta que quería salir. Menuda caída. Eso me dolió hasta a mí. Ok, asumo que aquí donde el policía. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué sí? Porque asumo que él tendrá las llaves para quitarme las cosas. Eso ya se debe. No, mejor cojo la bala de escopeta. Creo que eso sí puedo agarrar con las manos en este estado. Eso. Dale, así se hace. La escopeta ni loco puedo cogerla con las manos así.
Officer?
No falta, ¿estás bien oficial? No, o sea, solo falta que digas eso. Ya. Pero le dejaron en la mierda, ¿no? Bueno, por lo menos las tiene acá las llaves. ¿En serio? ¿Tengo que hacerlo? Se le van a caer. Estoy viendo lo que se le van a caer.
Shit.
Ok. Rápido. Eso está bien. Ok, un segundito, debo tener una cosita. Ya volvimos, perdonen, es que tuve que tener una pequeña llamada importante. Ya, continuamos con el juego. Ahora sí, no falta que se le caigan otra vez. Esta vez sí, esta vez sí. ¿En serio? Vale. Eso.
Officer?
Su madre.
Holy shit!
Sí, corre.
Get away from me!
La escopeta. Oye, que la escopeta. Agarra la escopeta.
Where are you?
Ay, no, en serio. Qué rápido. Ay, que me va a matar. Dispara, neno, dispara.
Don't make me do this!
Yo lo hago, dale, mátalo. Hermoso. Adiós.
Man,
Llévate la escopeta, uno nunca sabe. Pues no le pegas y ¡pum! En la cabeza. Aquí. Una figura misteriosa. Desde aquí se ve que es una niña. A ver qué dirá.
his skin's all rotten and he smells like shit. What the hell is this?
Huele a mierda.
Help! Go get someone! There's been a shooting!
¿Qué está pasando por aquí? ¿Cómo no hay más de uno? ¿Cómo no?
Ah!
Vale, escapamos de eso por poco. ¿Por qué ninguno de esos zombies saltará una valla? No lo entiendo. Yo creo que ese grandullo no era partido de un puño a esa valla. Pero bueno, nos salvamos. Lo importante es que estamos bien.
Hello?
Bueno,
Anybody?
comillas. Ok, vamos por acá. Un poco una piedra, algo, no sé. Un juego de té.
I'd fill one of those teacups with some bourbon if I could.
Ya, vale.
No ladder. I'm not getting up there anyway. This leg the way it is.
No, hombre, no es que te pusiera a subir, o sea.
Help! Anybody up there?
Nope. Ok. ¿En serio no puedo pasar? O sea, si hay un trinche, una escopeta, una pistola, una sierra por ahí, no puedo pasar. ¿Por qué? Porque no me dejan pasar.
Somebody! Yell if you can hear me!
Ok, toquemos directamente. Como buenas, déjenme pasar.
Hello? Anybody home? I need a little help.
En serio, pasa de una vez. Ok, vamos a entrar.
Coming in. Don't shoot, okay?
Ahí es cuando entra y ¡pau! En la cabeza.
Ah! Hello? I'm not an intruder. Or one of them.
Este WhatsApp.
These people may need more help than I do.
Ok, fruta.
It's fake. Damn.
Qué cagada. Ok, miremos en la cocina. Sangre, como no.
Oh, Jesus.
Fija, se cayó. Tenía que caerse. Ok, miremos en este cajón. No. Agua. Perfecto. En este. No. En serio, es una cocina vacía, literal. Bueno, un tenedor y un walkie-talkie. Ok, no puedo coger nada más. Dime que hay un cuchillo o algo con lo que pueda mirar. Nada.
What's that beeping?
Debe ser esta máquina, ¿no? Claro. No voy a hacer que persona diga algo sobre
3
eso.
new messages. Message 1, left at 5:43 p.m.
Hey, Sandra, this is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day. Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2, left at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my God, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Marietta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
Message 3, left at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Los padres. Carajo. Ya muertos padres.
Daddy?
Huh? Hello?
You need to be quiet.
Ok. ¿Estás bien?
Are you okay?
I'm okay. They tried to get me, but I'm hiding until my parents come home.
Sabemos su nombre, pero igual preguntémosle cuántos años
How
tiene.
old are you?
8.
And you're all alone?
Yes. I don't know where anybody is. How old are you?
I'm, 37.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm Clementine. This is my house.
Hi, Clementine. I'm Lee.
Ok.
Where are your parents?
They took a trip and left me with Sandra. They're in Savannah, I think. Where the boats are?
Where are you? ¿Dónde estás?
Where are you?
I'm outside in my treehouse. They can't get in.
That's smart.
See? Can you see me? I can see you through the window.
Ah, cuando te hablé y si no me abriste, ¿no? ¿Quieres más? ¡Toma! Y otro más por si acaso. Ah, ya no se puede. Ah.
Man.
Uf.
Hi there.
¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal tu vida? ¿Cuántos vas?
Did you kill it?
No. Bueno, si digamos no, algo la mató.
I think something else did. Before me, I think.
I heard her scream 2 nights ago. Maybe one of the monsters got her.
2 nights ago? Yeah,
Dos noches.
that's probably what happened.
Esta niña es una gánster.
You've been all by yourself through this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
I think that might be a little while, you know?
Oh,
Look, I don't know what happened, but I'll look after you until then.
what should we do now?
Es mejor ir ahora, porque después de noche no quiero que un zombie me salga de un arbusto y ¡bu! No, ahí sí cagamos. Sí, mejor escogamos el día, que la noche no es muy segura. Entonces,
We need to find help before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's not safe at night.
Let's go. Stay close to me.
vámonos de aquí. O sea, no podemos ir con un cuchillo de la casa, no sé, una escoba. Por si acaso, ¿no? No es que coja puños de gallina.
Oh, man.
I ain't never getting home to Mama at this rate.
This sucks.
Oh, it's hot dish night.
Ahora es cuando me ven un montón de sangre, me disparan y la niña queda con ellos.
What's the matter?
Should I stay?
What?
I don't want to sleep in the treehouse tonight, but I don't know if I should leave. What if my parents come home?
Hey, no te voy a dejar sola, niña. Ah, ahí está.
I won't leave you alone.
Let's go somewhere safe that's close, okay?
That's a good idea. Hey, man!
Holy shit!
Don't eat us! We're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Thought for a second you and the little one were both gonna give us the chomp.
What are you doing?
Trying to get home. This neighborhood's a disaster. Are you trying to get out of here? Because you should be. Those things are all over the damn place. I haven't seen anything as gnarly as this neighborhood since downtown Atlanta, 15 miles back. I'm Sean. Sean Green.
Lee, this is Clementine.
I'm Chet.
Hey, Chet.
We shouldn't be out in the open like this. How about you help us clear the way, and we'll take you and your daughter out of here and down to my family's farm. It should be safer there.
I'm not her dad. I'm
Digamos que vecino.
a neighbor. Her parents are out of town.
Let's get going. Staying put for too long is a mistake.
What do you want to do?
Espera, quedarme.
Them monsters coming.
We gotta go.
Lee, quick, let's go.
Saquemos esa puerta.
Were any of those guys neighbors too?
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna run on home. My mama's gonna be in a snip.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
It was nice to meet you both.
Thank God you're okay.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days. Old Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You've brought a couple guests.
Your boy's a lifesaver.
Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter then?
Oh, not his daughter. He was her neighbor.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah, it's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You, take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
Could be worse.
That's what it sounds like. Seems like things got awful bad in the cities. What did you say your name was?
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green. How'd this happen?
Car accident.
That's so. Where are you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with? The girl?
I was with a police officer. He was giving me a ride.
Awful nice of him.
I'm an awful nice guy.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there when we're done here. I didn't catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
I'm looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
Okay.
I got chased by a couple of dead people.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you.
Mejor déjelo así, gracias.
We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose. All right, then.
Sí, ya unas vendas, sin ningún tipo de alcohol, ¿no? Nada. Póngale vendas nomás.
It smells like...
No, manure.
Manure.
manure? Like when a horse plops?
Just like that.
Cuando el calle se viera un mojón. No me entiendo.
I missed my mom and dad.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
No me imagino de 8 años. Vaya.
I love you, baby.
Vaya día.
Hey, get up.
¿Qué pasa, hermano?
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad.
¿Por qué?
Name's
Soy
Lee.
su papá.
I'm Kenny.
Soy
Dad,
negrita y
we're in the
blanca, no es
fence.
mi
There's
culpa.
a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Déjalo en Ken, ¿no? Suena mejor. Pato.
Doc?
Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know?
That's a valuable trait lately.
No kidding. But frankly, I think it's because he's dumb as a bag of hammers.
Dad!
But he makes up for it with enthusiasm. The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
¿Seguro?
Sure, we'll tag along.
It's a plan, then. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Gracias. Hablemos con el viejo barbón. Ok. Dime, Kenny.
Hey there,
¿Qué decirme?
Kenny. How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Kache's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station, and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds, and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. We're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
Need any help?
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
No, lo dudo.
No kids.
Would've liked one then.
You know. So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Kache wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
See you.
El bote no se da tan mala idea. Ok. Hablemos con doña... ¿Cómo se llama?
You have such pretty hair.
It gets lots of tangles.
Katia.
Hey there, girls.
How do you...
So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
Sí, my mistake.
Yeah, my mistake.
We'll all be home soon.
Algún día, pronto. Si todo sale bien.
How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow. But even then, I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
This could all be Providence, you know?
Not what we saw.
You just never realize when something is happening to you, what you're being given. Maybe this will all work out.
Your optimism is refreshing. New. These past couple days, at least.
Pues, en lo que dice Lee, pues tienen tanta razón. Tal vez todo pasa por algo, uno nunca sabe. Puede ser que todo salga bien, se establezca, ocurran cosas nuevas, descubren habilidades que ni ellos sepan que sabían hacer.
You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how's that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Bueno, gracias por decirme que primero es fácil, no lo sabía, no me enteré, no lo sabía. Ok, vayamos con el Herschel. Momento. ¿Este tipo qué? Goku negro, no manches. De transportación. Esto es el futuro de los viajes. Bueno, ya, serio. A ver qué hice sobre el tractor.
You know how to drive it?
Sure don't. I can give you a hell of a critique of the U.S. Farm Bill, though.
I'm good.
Ok, Pato, coméntame de la situación.
How you doing, Duck?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor. I'm the foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
Yo no dejaría a manos el tractor de ese niño.
Hey, Lee.
¿Una mano?
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2x to length, that'd sure speed things up.
Ok. A cortar como Dios manda.
My dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
¿Pero acaso que era un zombie?
Was the boy one of the walkers?
I don't even know. He was either attacking the guy or asking for help. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh,
Ya he matado dos.
I had to shoot one.
I could shoot one, maybe, if it were far away. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there. How about yours? How's your family?
Make.
My brother and parents are in Macon. I hope.
Oh man, I hope so too. Maybe it's not too bad there. That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
Un placer, amigo.
And Sean, thanks again for the ride.
No problem, Lee. Couldn't leave you behind. Anyway, when you see my dad around, he might want some help in the barn.
Ok, llegamos al señor. Vamos por el cuchito a ver qué nos da. Como no, ya tengo la pierna mucho mejor. Otra la teletransportación. ¿Qué pasa, señor? ¿Qué me cuenta? Bueno, pero tampoco me mire mal.
How'd you get out of Atlanta?
No te conté.
I got a ride and then I was in a wreck. I walked until your boy found me.
Well, you're no worse for wear.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan, having a place like this. It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters. You agree with that?
Was brought up to, yes.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife? Girlfriend?
Macon, from the Macon.
My parents are in Macon with my brother.
Well, I hope they're all right. But now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
Yeah, I was looking for help in her house.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Sure.
I don't know who you are or what you did. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're going to have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're going to make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're going to be in trouble. But at least you have the common sense to listen to a man giving you advice.
Go! I'll get my gun!
I got you. Now, Sean. Get this tractor off of me! Please, help me, please!
Get out.
¿Pero por qué? No me diste una escopeta, no me diste un trincho.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Your son is alive. You don't get to be sorry. And you didn't even try to help.
¿Cómo que no? No me diste un trincho, no me diste nada para que los pueda ayudar. Que te ayudara a ambos.
I thought I could help them both.
Look at him. You thought wrong. And now? Please, just go.
Get out and never come back.
Ya que... Disculpa. Queramos tener algo con que ayudar.
You've got that ride to Macon if you want it.
Lo aprecio, Tim. Ok. Bueno, hasta aquí voy a dejar el episodio de hoy. Muchas gracias por haber visto este video. Y voy a mirar qué pasó. Creo que es la memoria que tenía el videojuego adentro, así que voy a mirar qué pasó. Pero creo que hasta ahí es bueno, ya que pues esto inconveniente hizo que terminara. Pero bueno, muchas gracias. Suscríbanse, denle like y mañana o el viernes subiré la siguiente parte porque este juego es maravilloso, único. Y bueno, ya mejor dejarlo así porque no hay nada que mostrar. Nos vemos en la siguiente.